Gozy the Miner here with more Sons of the Forest. So it is spring now. I did a bit of stuff in the in-between. Mostly refilling the stone holders. Ew. Give me that stick. Yeah. I refilled the stone holders by myself. I found that if you tell Kelvin to do too many things in a row, he'll become distant and he'll stop working for you. So I told him to take a break. Actually had a moment with him where he's constantly... Wait. In fact, I'll just tell you to take a break right now. Take a break, buddy. See? See, he does that. He just kind of like... He doesn't even smile at me and nod anymore. He just... Oh, nope, not follow me. Alright. See if I can get him off of this building. I don't know what it is with this building. No, just take a break, dude. Okay. No, I had a whole time where I thought I had broken the game, or if I had done the thing wrong, and he just wasn't responding to me at all. And I was just like, okay, what did I do? And then I looked it up, and it was just like, yeah, he gets basically, he gets irritable, and he doesn't want to, he's irritable and stressed out, and he doesn't want to do anything. Are these all rotten again? Apparently you're supposed to eat those just straight up. I'm not an oysters guy, so I don't know. So, anyways, I cooked up some water. I cooked up a couple things of food, put them on the shelf. I refilled these. These, by the way, I just, let me show you. I had parked over here, like right here. I went over to the other campsite, collected some stone, shimmied it along the path, and it basically launched and landed more or less here. I got like 50% in the cart, and then I just shuffled the rest in. As you can see, I have moved... Can you just... This is why I want to fix this spot. I've moved this case over like I said I was going to. Place this here, move the ramp over, so now I can come over here and fill this in. I got a good chunk of the ceiling done in the last video. Also killed the majority of the cannibals in the last video, but my god. And went from 28 down to 16. Huge chunk of stuff done. I tried multi-streaming with Twitch and YouTube, and I wanted to do it that way so that my moderator from Twitch could help me moderate when I was in YouTube. But since I didn't do a first time setup in YouTube, it just wouldn't. So I did an hour-long thing, which edited down to like 20 minutes. Sir, I'm filming here. Could you not? What are you doing? Oh, it's those mud people. I was just like, what's going on here? Switch back to this. Gee. This guy over here. Grab a stick. Light him up. See if we can grab that head. Yes, I also went ahead and made a bunch of arrows. Oh, he did die. Okay. I made a bunch of arrows. Excuse me. I put them in storage, and then I collected a bunch of stones while cooking stuff. So all that's well and good. Oh, this guy's still... And now it's raining. Oh boy. I don't think that actually does anything though. Other than for the effect of it's raining. I'll go drop off. And oh yeah, and I set up the zip line. It's made comment of how I have gates on two sides. And I have these ramps. These little poles that go up. So I can hop up and over at any point. And then I've got zip lines for everything else. So there is that. So yeah. Do I still have... Yeah. Oh, and it's full. I mean... Should just leave the door open for a moment. I'm going to build... stick holders. Can't recall which way they go. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, that's the way they go. E to retrieve, X to put in. Push this back over. Give me that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So unless I'm doing some multiplayer thing... Oh, yeah, also unless I'm doing some multiplayer thing, I'm probably not going to do the whole YouTube, YouTube live thing. Just simply because, and I'm on fire. Sure, why not? Thank God the rain put me out. It made it kind of awkward for editing purposes. I know my buddies left a comment saying, you know, thanks for editing me out. And I was just like, I didn't mean to edit you out. I just was going to do a lot of time lapses. And apparently a lot of our conversations were during my building sprees. So, so there is that. So yeah, unless I'm doing a multiplayer thing where I have a bunch of people helping me with this build, I'm probably not going to I'm not gonna do a YouTube live. So I'm gonna keep it single player, you know, because I like that. Maybe in future seasons I'll do things with multiplayer, because it is fun. The game is so much faster with multiplayer, you know, especially when you have one person collecting. That's another thing. That's what that changes with my playstyle. So I do a lot of building, a lot of resource gathering, a lot of this and a lot of that, and I really enjoy that. But when I game with somebody else and they like to build, here you go. You build. You go nuts. Just let me know what you need. I can go get all that stuff and work on that. I could see you've eaten recently. It's something in the wind. You seem a little soaked there. I gotta go, bye. So yeah. What else? What else? What else? Sacrificial pit. I'm still kind of working on that. Corpse armor farm. That's the arena, by the way. We're gonna do that after we're done with the temple. So arena. That's the 6x6. 6x6x2 with ramps. There's a couple more things I want to. Oh, yes. I want to do kitchen stone floor. At some point, I want to remove the wooden floor and replace it with stone. I think what I'll do with that one is when we run out of this wood right here and a lot of this, because you can't really reuse this other than as like a roof somewhere, because it is the Stone Age and the only thing stone here is that thing. So there is that. Yeah. So I guess I will jump for joy. I can eat one of these, I guess. Oh, I should have done the MRE instead. Got a bunch of that. I could do that also. Oh, yes. Next time, at some point in the between, when I was gathering up with the stone for a day and a half in-game time, I found that... Give me that. Nice. I was up here, and a worm came and attacked. Worm sign! Worm came and attacked, and worms are susceptible to fire damage. And so I ended up just Molotoving him, and that seemed to do wonders. So next I'm probably going to next time I get attacked by like a dozen cannibals like last episode, I think I'm gonna do that, just Molotov them, because that does a good bit of damage. Don't you dare knock me off. I've come to a conclusion as to what to do for the next season and why it'll be vastly different than this one. Because that's what I do when I do seasonal stuff. Like, I want to do a big, long, multi-episode video series. I always think of, okay, how is this going to be different from the next one? Because you don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to build a big base in a different location. You know, it's gonna be great. But that's pretty much what I've done in this one. So how am I going to be different? You know, how to be different. You know, it's not, you know, a big update. It's not, you know, a multiplayer thing. You know, just like, how is it going to be different? You know. So I've decided to do long days. So there's that. I want to do environmental effects, so I am susceptible to the cold. I want to do hunger effects, so when I don't eat, I lose health. Same thing with the cold. I want more aggressive enemies, more interactions with them, and then I want to do... the big one I want to do is, instead of building a big stone temple, don't get me wrong, that's fun to do, but it takes a lot of time. Many, 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 many episodes. Like, half of the series has been just building this place. Which is fun. But it takes forever. Which is good. But at the same time, it's just like, oh, I've been focusing way too many episodes building this place. So... the main point of the next one I want to do is, you know, more aggressive enemies. I want to build near a camp, Like most people, like I want to build somewhere where it's nice and serene and big flat open space, probably by one of the lakes, and just never see a cannibal ever. Um, but I want to build near a cannibal camp, and I want to build a village. So a bunch of small structures, probably a wall, probably surround their base at some point in traps. And I know it's going to be a pain, but I kind of want to do that. And the first season is going to be really hard. You know, like the first in-game year, basically what I'm saying. The first in-game year is going to be really hard. I'm going to be attacked a lot. But that's the difficulty. Once you get past the early game stuff, it'll be a lot easier. Because once you clear a camp, it stays empty for a little bit. Like it doesn't just... There are some camps that'll refill immediately. And then there are some camps that'll stay empty for like a day or two. So we'll see how that goes. And here I'm like literally like a stone throw away from like a decent sized camp. But, you know... We'll see how close I build to. But I guess I will continue. I'll just time lapse the rest of this. Actually, let him relax for a little bit. But maybe I... Oh, look, Kelvin's right there. And he's come over here. I think he misses getting stone. And we all know that's not true. Huzzah! Oh, the roof is completed. For now, until I, want to put more stuff up here, but... Hooray, it's done. Well, at least the roof part. I can take apart that scaffolding. I can fill this. I could run headfirst into Kelvin. Yeah, just pull that one piece out. Is this full over here? That is. Do I have another? Oh, hey, what? No, bad. What happened over here? world may never know. The cannibals sending animals again to test the wall? I think so. I know there were babies in the last day. Actually, I can bring out your dead. Right. I did take a smidge of damage. There's a couple times I fell off the roof, but no biggie. I mean, even after we finish the main temple room, there are several structures that'll require... Nope. Nope. Yep. Thank you. There's still several structures that require stone. I mean, like, I want to stone the kitchen floor at some point. I still need to do... there's that side room. I still want to do a proper... Oh my god. I'm filming. Can you not? Let me run over here. Could you not? Could you? Oh, of course you moved the last second. When women's attack. What are you? Oh god, you're just so dirty. Oh, I think the wall just naturally moves in at that point, because I'm like looking at it going, why is it so... Or are you still alive? No, you're not. Stop it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Could I push them closer together? So I don't have to waste so many sticks? No, I guess I'll have to waste so many sticks. I'll just put my arm in the way for decency. No? That doesn't work? Okay. It's because I mentioned you guys in the last video, that's what it is. I knew it. Every time I go to post a video, YouTube asks me if it's safe for children. I'm like, well, I was attacked in the night by topless cannibals, and then I was able to dismember them and add their pieces to my... Probably no. Probably no. Let's just go with... It's an easier answer. Probably not. Put the lighter away. Need something... Yeah, you can't dismember them for their pieces. And I'm full up. I'm gonna go unload, come back in. I think my bone holders are also full, so... Fun times, man. Nope, I have room for one more. here. I'm tempted to put stairs that go up here. It's attempted, not that I was going to. Although I might put some on both sides. Huh. Can I? Some. Not a whole lot, though. Alright, that's full up. So that's 100 bones right there. Each holder is 50. A bunch of those. That corpse is already despawned. Was there another skull here? Yeah, right there. And I'm full up on those again, too. Man, well, there's so many things that require them. Like this requires the skulls. That actually requires a lot of skulls. I don't remember how many, but it's a lot. It's like a dozen or something. The sleds require skulls. The chandeliers require skulls. The chairs require them. So they're a very required resource. And I do agree with some others that I wish there was a skull box, like a crate, just filled with skulls. It'd be super useful, but you can't because it says no. Let's go one more trip out here. If I know how to open the door. Oh my, really? Sir. Let's knock off some of that armor. Come on. No purse? I'm personally offended by that, sir. But he was showing up here to be like, the women have not returned. What have you done with them? And they're like, nothing. It wasn't me. Give me your purse. It should add its collectiveness to my own. That might not be the right word. Give me the stick. Give me that stick. Give me all the sticks. Okay. Do I have... We'll open one. And that's why. So, I'm always full up on medicine, so I don't always like to... What's in this box, you know? What's in this bag? What's in this purse? But yeah, like every so often I'm under attack, so it's a common thing, common theme. So, but I think I've done a lot of time lapses in recent episodes for this place, and I think I will do a little bit of off-camera work. Oh, I was gonna do a thing. I remember what it was. Let me go empty this out, and then I will show you what I mean by collecting... Ooh, that was so close. By collecting stone myself. I'm gonna put this here. I'm going to grab this. We'll plug it in here. Grab this. Move it to the other side. Always stop just shy of it because he pushes it that little bit extra. Go this way. I'm actually not going to pick up the pot, but I'm going to grab the ammo, which is 4 this time, and the soda. I just do this. Rocks are a little bit faster because, well, it's not that they're faster, it's that they're smaller. You can click them on faster. So there's that. I mean, yes, Kelvin is a very good helper. He's very good at, like, do this, and he will. And that's like your first line of automation. Your second line of automation would be ropes. You know, stretching lines from point A to point B. You know, doing different size cranes for different purposes. I've noticed that the higher that you send bits, the harder it is to get the angle correct. Because it likes to overshoot. Like, especially here, I had to make it tall enough to go up and over the wall. But, I know on my Twitch game, it is a tangled mess. It's like 6 lines converging in one point. Because I felt the need to do... I was curious because there's a setting called realistic time. And I was like, what does that do? It's exactly what it sounds like. The seasons are 90 days apiece. And each in-game day is 24 hours. So you have to play for like 8 to 12 hours or something like that to be able to go to sleep. And why that's important is the trees in this game respawn when you sleep if you leave the stump. So say you go out and you chop down 100 trees, then you go to sleep. About 10% of them will grow back while you sleep. Why is that important for realistic settings? Well, I go out and chop down 200, 300, 400 trees. Well, I have to go to sleep in order for them to regrow. And usually if you chop down 200, 300 trees, you can go to sleep. Enough time has passed for that to happen, for sure. I don't see immediately anymore. Is there some on this side, I think? Yes. That's why I like this place. Because there's this pile up here, and then there's a pile back here. But I'm just doing this to show you how quickly I can gather stone. Because Kelvin goes 2 at a time, picks them up, walks back, does like 2 stacks worth, goes and sits down. And see, this one's full, and I get a little bit of extra. And I just push this over to wherever I'm doing the stone. Sometimes Kelvin will come over there and be like, oh, look at all this stone on the ground. Sometimes I will go and collect the stone, and Kelvin will collect stone, put it in the holders, and then I will do what I just showed you. At least for this location, it works. So, I'm going to finish emptying these out, and I'm going to call this episode here. I would play for a bit longer, but I have to go to work soon, so hooray, the adult life. Oh. in the process of filling storage or whatever I told him to do, and cannibals will come and attack. He'll get scared because I'm supposed to be there to protect him, and he'll run off to come find me to be like, "Oi, there's cannibals attacking your base." And then I'll come back, see that like not much stuff is done, get kind of irritated with him. I'm like, "I left you here to do this, and you didn't do this." Well, because cannibals attack, he can't talk. He can't tell me why he ran off. 3 bins of stone in. So next time that happens, I'll see if there's any traps that have been triggered in bodies or on the base, and that'll just let me know that it was attacked while I was gone. Alright, this side is done. So that leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 more bits. That's roughly another episode worth, but I'm going to call it here. See all of you in the next one. Alright, bye-bye. Is that camera guy gone? Oh no, he's still there. Hi! Yeah.